Okay, good morning to all once again. So this is going to be the second session, and then in this session we are going to discuss with some various examples. Okay, so this is going to be the first example. So I would like to explain this example once again. Okay, just for clarification purpose, I am explaining this once again for you people. Okay, so here in this first example, the statement that we're going to use here is move A to B. So this is the statement that we're going to use. Okay, so here move, which is going to be the data movement verb that we are using to move the value from one identifier to another identifier, or to move the value from one location to another location. Okay, so that's the thing. So we have two identifiers over here. Okay, so here we have two examples for the same statement move A to B. We have two examples. The first one, which has been mentioned with some Roman letter 1. So in Roman letter 1, you have picture classes for A and separate picture classes for B. So here for both A and B, the picture class which consists of 4 nines. So for picture class of A, we are going to have 4 nines, and for picture class of B, we are going to have what, 4 nines. So which could occupy some four numeric digit value with it. Okay, so we are going to send the value from A to B. The value that we are going to send from A to B is 5678. So this is the value, so 5678. So this is the first value that I am trying to send from identifier A to identifier B. And then we have two things over here: before execution and after execution. Before execution in the sense, before running the program, what is the value of the identifier, and after running the program, what is the value of the identifier. That's about before execution and after execution. And we people have to keep in mind that always before execution and after execution, the sending field value will be remain same. There won't be any changes at all. The sending field value before execution and after execution, it will be remain same. Okay, and then in receiving field, sometimes you may have some other value before execution, but after execution you have the value whatever that you have moved from that particular sending field to receiving field using the data movement verb. Okay, so here in this example, see here we have the value 5678 in the Roman letter 1 of the identifier A. Before sending and after sending, the value will be the same as 5678. But after sending the B, which is going to receive that value, the B which is going to have the value 1234 before execution of the program. But after execution of the program, the value will be changed from 1234 to 5678. Okay, so before using the data movement verb, the value of B is 1234, but after using the data movement verb, the value of B will be changed to 5678. So that's the thing over the first Roman letter. And in the second Roman letter, you have a twist over here. The change is uh, we have sending field and receiving field. The sending field, which is going to be the smallest one in size, but the receiving field, which is going to be uh, largest in size. So in Roman letter 2, the sending field, which is going to have just 3 9 with it in its picture class. We have 3 9s as in coding character with it in its picture class, whereas this receiving field, which is going to have 4 9 position with it. Okay, now we are trying to send the value 567 from A to B. Now the A, which consists of the value 567, using the data movement verb move A to B, I am sending the value 567 from A to B. Okay, and then the B identifier, which consists of value 1234 before receiving. Okay, before receiving or before execution of that particular statement, the value of identifier B is 1234. But after execution of the program, or after the movement of the particular value, the value of B will be changed to 0567. Here you have to note an important difference. We are aligning the numeric value from right to left. That is very very important thing. Always we used to align the value, or we used to fix the value from right to left. While fixing the value for the leftmost 9 position, we doesn't have any value at all. because just we are passing the 3-digit value from A to B, whereas in B the size of the receiving field which is going to be an largest one comparing to the sending field which consists of 4 9 position. So for the leftmost 9 you don't have any value at all. So for the leftmost 9 you have some empty value, those empty value which is been filled with zero fill. So the option that we are going to use here, or technique that we are going to use here, is zero fill. That's why we have mentioned zero fill on the left at the last line of this particular slide. So we are sending the value 567, but in the picture class we have 4 9s. We have to align that particular 567 from rightmost end. So we used to align 7 6 5, like that we used to align, and then for the leftmost 9 you don't have any value. So instead of just showing some empty value, here we are filling it with 0. Okay, the for instead of 9 we are filling it with 0 in the leftmost position. So here these types of filling the zero value, we used to call it as a zero fill, and where we are filling at the leftmost end. That's why we are calling it as a zero fill on the left. Okay, so these are the simple example that we have related to moving a particular value from A to B. Okay, now I would like to ask some simple questions, so that you could post the answers in your chat box. Okay, so I'm going to use the same example. The example is here what? The same statement, move A to B. The same example that I'm going to use. Okay, and then the A, which consists of the picture class with 4 9s, as the same example as we have in the Rome letter 1, the picture class of A which consists of 4 9, and picture class of B also which consists of 4 9. Okay, now I'm going to send a value. The value that I'm going to send here is 1234, 1234 1234. This is the value I'm going to send from A to B. Okay, now um, before execution, B which doesn't have any value. Okay, B which doesn't have any value at all, but after execution of the statement, what will be the value of B? After execution of the statement, what will be the value of B? So this is the question. So I'm going to send the value from A to B. The value of A is 1234, 1234. This is the value that I'm going to send to what? To the identifier B. After sending, what will be the value of B? Okay, but here in both A and B, which is going to have the same picture class with 4 9s, the A identifier which consists of picture class with 4 9 positions, 4-digit positions, and the B identifier which consists of what? 4-digit, 4 9 positions with it. Okay, so kindly post the answers in the chat box, ma. Okay, so what will be the value of B? Okay, it's good, very good, very good. So Nitish answered it first, and Divya answered it first and answered it second, and then Kanya answered it third. Okay, good, very good. So that's it. It's very simple. Just you're going to move the value from A to B, and both of them which consist of what? Which is going to have picture class with 4 9. So Karshini, Harinant have answered it correctly. Okay, good, very good. So just we are going to send the value 1234. So soon after execution of the statement, the B will receive the value. Now the value of B will be 1234. Very good, very good. So very good, and appreciation for everyone those who have answered. Okay, move to next slide, Muthu. Move to next slide, please. Muthu, please move to next slide, please. Okay, okay, thank you. So here, so this is going to be the third Rome letter, third example. The same thing, ma. We are going to move the value from A to B. This is going to be the third one, the third Rome letter with some different picture classes. See here, in the third Rome letter 3, we have picture class for A. The A picture class which consists of 2 9 V, capital V, and then 1 9. The capital V which indicates an assumed decimal point. So we are going to use some decimal point here. So the capital V which doesn't hold any value with it. So just to denote there is a decimal point, we are using what? The capital V. Okay. So the identifier A, which consists of picture class 99V9. Okay, and then the identifier B, which consists of the picture class 999V99. See here the difference between the identifier A and B. To the leftmost end we have an addition of 19, and to the rightmost end also we have addition of 19. So we have additional two nines. So leftmost you have 19 and to the rightmost we have added 19. So this is the changes that we have in the picture class between A and B. Okay, now what is the value that I'm going to send? I'm going to send the value 123. So I'm going to send the value 123 from A to B. So this is the value that I'm going to send, and then you have to keep it in mind. So so while substituting this 123 value to the picture class 99V9, it will be like this 12.3. Okay, so the V which is going to be in what assumed decimal point. Okay, what is the value that I'm going to send? I'm going to send the value 123. So we will have what 1 2 3, where V which indicates actually the dot. So we could consider as an what 1 2 dot 3. So because to the left of V we have two nines. Okay, uh, for the two nines we are assigning the value 1 to 12, and the rightmost 9 to the right of V you have only one 9. So to the right of 9 just we have only one value, what 3. So we have three nines in this picture class of identifier A, where each and every nine which hold some a particular value. So for triple nine the value will be 1 2 3. So now we are going to send this value 1 2 3 to the picture class, what the picture class B, uh, to the picture class 999V99 of your B identifier. So here so before execution the value of B will be what 56782. So ignore it, we are not going to worry about what is the value that it consists of with it before execution. So before execution the value of B will be what 56782. So ignore it, we are not going to consider it. But what is the value that we are moving here? We are going to move the value 1 2 3. So that's the value that we're moving. So here you have repetitions of 1 2 3. So first you have 1 2 3, and then you have a space, and then you have another 1 2 3. So you have 2 1 2 3, which refers to before execution and after execution. So before execution the identifier A, which consists of value what 1 2 3, and after execution the identifier A, which consists of the same value 1 2 3. So that's the thing. And then the B identifier, which consists of value 56782 before execution. Before execution the identifier value of B, which is going to be 56782. But after execution we are going to change the value to 01230. It's very simple now. So as we discussed, the difference between the picture class of A and picture class of B is what we have added 9 to the leftmost end, also we have added 9 to the rightmost end. Okay, and now we are going to align the value. While aligning the value, you have to make important note over here. See here, to the right of V just we have what a single 9 under the identifier what A, just we, to the right of V just we have what single 9. So to that 9 what is the value that we are assigning? We are assigning the value 3. Similarly, see here, to the right of V just we have two nines over here, but for the rightmost 9 we doesn't have any value, so we are going to replace the rightmost 9 with 0. Okay, the rightmost 9 with 0. And to the right of V we have what one more 9, that particular 9 will be replaced with 3. And to the left of V in the identifier B you have what triple nines. For 2 9 you have value what 1 and 2, and for the leftmost 9 you doesn't have any value, so that will be replaced with 0. So as we discussed, the differences between the picture class of E and B is what? In the B identifier, the picture class which consists of an additional 9 at the leftmost end and additional 9 at the rightmost end. So these two 9 will be replaced with what? 0. So we used to call this procedure as 0 fill. So here suppose if you are going to here we are using V, that's why we have to align it properly. The alignment of 12.3 must be in a proper way. okay, or else it will be easy for us to understand easily. The only difference is what, while comparing to the previous example, we have v in this example, the v which denotes what, which is going to be an assumed decimal point. Okay, so in uh, the in this picture class, the identifier a, which consists of picture class 99v9. So for the leftmost 9, what is the value that you're going to give? 3. And then you have v, and the 9 which presents to the right of v, we are going to assign the value 2 and then 1. So 99v9. So for the first two 9, 12, and then you will have some spaces for the v, we are leaving spaces, and to the right of v you will have 1 9, to that 9 we are giving what, 3. Okay, but the picture class of b, which consists of triple nine, v double nine, and then here we have two nines, additional two nines, one 9 at the leftmost end and another 9 at the rightmost end. Okay, once again we are going to receive the value 1 2 3, and then we are going to align it with this picture class. While aligning, we have to stick on to that particular v over here. So to the right of v, how many digits we have? Two nines over here. The rightmost 9 we doesn't have any value, so we are going to replace the rightmost 9 with 0. And to the right of v, we have one more 9, so that will be replaced with 3. And to the left of we have three more 9, but just we have two digit position over here, what, 12 alone. So for two nines, that will be replaced with 12. And the leftmost 9, the leftmost 9, we don't have any value, that will be replaced with 0. So we will be having what, 0 1 2 3 0, where you will have 0 fill both at the leftmost end and also at the rightmost end. So this is going to be the third example. So you have 0 fill on left and right. That's what they are mentioning here as 0 fill on left and right. Okay, and then the Roman letter 4, this is going to be another example. So here in this picture class you have double nine v double nine. Okay, so this is going to be the picture class for identifier a, and for identifier b, the picture class is triple nine and v and single nine. So this is going to be the picture class for identifier b. So what is the difference that we have between the picture class of a and picture class of b? Where in picture class of b you have the assumed decimal point v in the middle, so you have two nines at the left and two nines at the right. Whereas in to the identifier b, just you have only one 9 to the right of v, but here in this picture class we have two 9 at the right of v for the identifier a. So that's the differences. So based on the picture classes only, we have to align the value actually. So after receiving the value, the alignment of the value which is based on this picture class, and sometimes you will have what, the indication of the decimal point v, which denotes the decimal point or assumed decimal point. So what is the value that we are going to send here? We are going to send the value 1 2 3 4 from identifier a to b. Okay, while sending this value, see here in the identifier b, the picture class will be in the form that triple nine and v9. Okay, so what will happen? So we have to align the value. So how many digits that we are passing? We are passing some 4 digits. But to the right of 9, to the right of v, we have only single 9 at the for the b identifier. But here for the a identifier, you have two 9s to the right of v. So what will happen over here? The value, you will have value, what, the receiving value, which is going to be in forms of 0 1 2 3. So what will happen over here? The rightmost 9, which consists of what, 4 in identifier a, that will be truncated in the sense we used to call it as an removing or deletion of that particular value. So the value 4 will be deleted. So after receiving the value 4 will be deleted, because to the right of v, just we have what, a single 9. But here in the sending field you have two 9, where in the receiving field just we have what, a single 9 only. So whenever that we are going to send, the rightmost 4 will get truncated. Okay, that will be truncated, So in the leftmost end, in the leftmost 9, you doesn't have any value because we are going to delete the number value 4, and for the rightmost 9 you will have 3, and to the left of v you have 3 nines. In these 3 nines, for 2 nines you have value 1 2, but for the leftmost 9 you doesn't have value, so there will be 0 fill. Okay, so here in this example, we are using both the options. We are truncating at the right end, so at the right end we are truncating the value 4, and we are filling with 0 at the leftmost end, because for the leftmost 9 you doesn't have any value over here, so we are going to fill the leftmost 9 with 0. And for the rightmost 9, in the identifier A, you have the value what 4, because you have two nines, for so one 9 which will be having the value 3, and another 9 which will be having 4, as per this particular identifier A. But in identifier B, just you have a single 9 to the right of V, so you won't have one more 9 over there, so because of that reason the 4 will be deleted. Okay, so 4 will be deleted, and then what we are going to do, for the leftmost 9 you doesn't have any value, because just we are going to have the 3 values over there as 1 2 3. For the leftmost 9 you doesn't have any value, so because of that we are going to delete, we are going to zero fill for that particular 9. So this is going to be the Roman letter 4 example. So you will have both the things over here. You have zero fill at the leftmost end, and then truncation on the right. So here we are aligning the value based on the decimal point whatever that we have. Okay, um, so here in this example, it will be like this. So 12.34 actually, so double nine v double nine, which will be considered as what, 12.34. Now we are sending this 12.34 to identifier B, but see here what we have, we have triple nine and v9. Okay, now we have to place the dot, so as per the V we have to place the dot, but to the right of V, how many digits that we have, only a single 9 in the for the identifier B, but we are sending what, we are sending 2 digit, actually 3 and 4 we are sending, but we could assign 3 to the 9. Then what about the 4? The 4 will be automatically truncated, because for the 4, the value 4 we doesn't have 9 in the, for the identifier B in the picture class. Okay, and then to the left of V in the identifier B. So for the identifier B to the left of V, you have a 3 digit, 3 9 positions, 3 digit positions, but how many digit positions that we have to the left of dot, just we have 12 alone. So one 9 will be having the 1, and another 9 will be having the 2, and the leftmost 9 we doesn't have any value, that will be filled with 0. Okay, so it will be like this, the answer will be like 0 1 2 dot 3. So this is where the 4 will be get truncated, where the sending field which consists of the value what, 12.34, but the receiving field which is going to have the value like 012.3. Okay, where 4 will be truncated at the leftmost end, rightmost end, and 0 will be added at the leftmost end. So that's going to be the changes that we have over here between the identifier A and B. And then the last example, Roman letter 5, which is going to be the last example for numeric data transfer. So here you have what, the picture class with, so now I am discussing about Roman letter 5. In this Roman letter 5, the picture class of identifier A is 999 v9. Okay, and then the receiving field, the identifier B with the picture class 99 and v9. So here we are using what, we are using the decimal point, the assumed decimal point v over here. So what is the value that we are going to send over here? 1 2 3 4. So it will be like this, 1 2 3.4. So it will be like this, 1 2 3.4, because we have 3 9 3 9 v and 9. So for each and every 9 you will have value, so 1 2 3, and then for decimal places we are placing what, dot, and then 9, for the 9, the last most 9 you will have what, value 4. So you will have 123.4. This is the value that we are sending from A to B, and then B before execution, which is going to have the value 954, and after execution the value will be changed to 234. Okay, the leftmost one, which will be truncated, because for the leftmost one we doesn't have 9 in the receiving field. Okay, so in the receiving field we doesn't have 9, so the leftmost one will be truncated in the receiving field. Suppose in the receiving field also, suppose you're going to have 999 and v9, it won't be a problem, where the same value could be received and processed. But in the receiving field just we have 29 v9, where in the sending field you have 999 and v9. So we doesn't have the leftmost 9 in the picture class of the receiving field. So automatically the value 1 will be truncated in the sense automatically it will get deleted. Now the receiving field of the identifier B, which consists of value just 234, just which is going to have the value 234, where the leftmost one will get deleted because we don't have 999 in the identifier B. Okay, so that's going to be in the differences that we have. So whenever that you're going to work on this particular thing, for each and every V, you have to place a dot along with the value, whatever that you're going to process, you have to place the dot, and according to the dot you have to align the value to the receiving field. So here the receiving field which is going to be B, so according to the B, the decimal point, you have to align the value. So while aligning as such, you will have these things like truncation or zero fill. So the zero fill will be either at leftmost end or rightmost end. Similarly, the truncation also will be there either in the leftmost end and rightmost end. See here, while comparing the previous example, Roman letter 4 and Roman letter 5, there the truncation is at the rightmost end where the 4 will be deleted, and you will have zero fill at the leftmost end. Okay, in the previous example Roman letter 4. See here in the fifth Roman letter, you have what? You have truncation at the leftmost end, the one which present at the leftmost end, that will be truncated in the receiving field. So just you're going to have what? 234 alone, where one will get truncated in the receiving field. So you have, whenever that you're going to work out on these examples, for each and every v, just place a dot, and then while receiving the value, according to the dot you have to align the value. So based on that you will get an appropriate answers. Okay, move to next slide please. Move to next slide, ma. So this is going to be next example here, which deals with alphanumeric data transfer. So the previous example, all those 5 examples which deals with numeric data transfer, where we used to process only numeric value, either whole value or value with decimal places. Here in this slide we are going to discuss about alphanumeric data transfer. So alphanumeric data transfer, in the sense you have a combinations of both alphabet and numeric, but here which is going to be an example for alphabetic transfer, just we're going to transfer the alphabets alone. So in the first example it's very simple. You have a picture class what? X of 4, and the receiving field which is going to have the picture class what? X of 6. So the sending field to the maximum, it could occupy what? 4 digit, or 4 not digit, 4 characters, and the receiving field which could occupy to the maximum of what? 6 characters. Okay, so what is the value that I'm going to send from sending field to receiving field? I'm going to send the value Raju. Raju is the word, or Raju is the group of characters that I'm going to send from sending field to receiving field. And then you have to keep it in mind, here the receiving field which is going to be with some largest size with it. So the receiving field which is going to have 6 positions, 2 additional positions, where the sending field just which is going to have what? 4 position with it. So for each and every position we are going to assign some character. So first position you're going to assign the character R, second position I'm going to assign the character A, third position J, and fourth position U. So you'll have Raju. So X of 4 which consists of what? Raju. And the receiving field which consists of the value what? 6, total of 6 character positions. So in the 6 character positions, the value before execution is Chetan, CHETAN, that is before execution. So before execution normally we won't consider it, kindly ignore it. So before execution the value of identifier B is CHETAN, Chetan, and after execution it will receive the value what? Raju, but at the rightmost end you have what? 2 character position, it doesn't have any value. Instead of that, it will be filled with blank spaces. Okay, So that's what they are describing here as space fill on right. So because you have extra 6 over here, to the rightmost two character positions we doesn't have any character, so that will be replaced with two blank spaces. It's very simple. Okay, so we are sending the word Raju, which consists of four character positions, and then we are sending to what? B, identifier B, which is going to have the picture class of what? X of 6, where here after receiving the value, after receiving the value Raju, you have two additional empty positions at the rightmost end. Those two additional empty positions at the rightmost end will be filled with spaces. Those spaces here which has been referred with two b's, to b, which referred as blank spaces. That's about space fill on right. Blank spaces in the sense that about spaces, you will have a space fill on the right. Okay. Okay. So for the same example I would like to ask some questions to you people. Now the picture class of sending field is the same, x of 4, and the picture class of receiving field is um, x of x of 5. Okay, this time changing a little bit changes over here. The sending field which is going to have, so we are going to send the value from a to b. The a which is going to have the picture class as x of 4, and the b which is going to have the picture class which is x of 5. Just you are going to have what? One additional character position in the receiving field. What is the value that I'm going to send now? I'm going to send the value MANO, Mano. So this is the value that I'm going to send from identifier A to identifier B, where identifier B which consists of 5 character positions, and here identifier A which consists of what? 4 character positions. The 4 character positions I am assigning value as MANO. So this is the value I'm sending from A to B. Now B will receive this value and it is going to display the value. So what will be the value of B? Now what will be the value of B? So for the same example, I am working out over here. So what you have x of 4 for A and you have x of 5 for B. Okay, each and so you have 5 x's for identifier B and you have 4 x's for identifier A. Now I am sending the value MANO from identifier A to B. Okay. Now what will be the value of B? Just we have only one difference. What? We have one additional character position in B, which has been referred as x of 5. So post your answers in chat box, please. Post your answers in chat box. So A which consists of x of 4, identifier A which consists of x of 4, and B which consists of what? X of 5. Now I'm sending the value what? Mano, MANO. Just I'm sending 4 characters from A to B. Now what will be the value of B? Now type your answers in chat box, ma. Make it fast. It's already time up. I have to end the session now. So post your answers in chat box. What is the answers? Mano, B. So Divya have answered it correctly. Very good. So that's the exact answer, MANO. And then because just we have one additional character position at the rightmost end, so that will be filled with blank space. We used to call it as a space fill. Okay. So thank you. So most of you have answered, and Divya and Nitish and then Malavika. So most of you have answered it correctly. So thank you for answering, and thank you for listening patiently. We have some more examples for the same presentations. So we will discuss this same examples, and we will discuss these examples in the next classes. So I hope I could complete this topic in the next class. Okay. So thank you, students. Thank you all for listening patiently. Okay. Thank you.